can feel your love sending me to outer space. Hands up.
And the reason why we are here is because we're gonna be making a film for a local NGO for free. Our world is full of inspiring humans working to restore balance between people and planet. But too often, their stories go unheard. I'm on a mission to change that. With a camera in hand, curiosity as my compass, and a love for adventure.
So far the film has been good, but very demanding physically.
Every few weeks, I travel to places where impact is happening, helping grassroots NGOs and changemakers amplify their voice through the power of film.
It's really sharp, but it's on the ground. You keep it completely brown. I'm not sure what could be down here.
And for filmmakers like us, so another day, another shoot, I document the entire process behind the scenes.
I'm gonna shower with a bucket.
And then I'm gonna switch to 15mm, wide shot, medium close up. Welcome to Frames of Change, where purpose meets process.
That is a nice connection, because it's like why do we feel in society that women can't lead, or like why are most leaders men when actually
why don't we see being a mother as leadership?
exactly
It is.
exactly.
Don't tell me more lies. The ground is coming up before you know it. You're right back where you belong. Listen,
Alright guys, we have arrived to Gilead, and the reason why we are here is because we're gonna be making a film for a local NGO for free. We have Yorick, director, I'll be the DP, and then we have Indy, who's gonna be the BTS, Gil behind the camera, and yeah, just using our craft to create positive impact.
I don't know. Yes, we have.
Oh, this is nice.
Welcome, guys.
When we arrived, we were greeted by Alejandra, who supports Coral Catch on many different ways.
Essentially, this is Rose. She is our founder. She's from the Netherlands and came to Gili about 10 years ago.
She gave us an overview of the organization, and in short, they're awesome. Coral Catch runs a free 9-week program for Indonesian women focused on diving skills, coral conservation, restoration, and monitoring. Right, guys, we're setting up the camera. Yorick is riding, Indy is prepping, and basically we're gonna try to prepare for tomorrow. We might go scouting a little later and also present the concept to the organization of Coral Catch.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello! Assistant in BTS.
Alright, cool. Nice to meet you.
Later in the afternoon, Rule, a member of my WhatsApp community, arrived. He joined us on the production to gain on-set experience and bring this film to life.
To strap the rig to the tank like this,
Yeah.
so that, you know, when you basically it's on the bottom of the tank, so you look down and you see someone doing that, but you still see the tank in the foreground.
We can try that.
Yeah.
I think what would be good, we can also ask Alejandra, like we have some straps, but if we could get the rubber elastic, you know, hooks
Yeah.
that the Gojek drivers use,
Yeah.
because we can really stretch those and make it really tight.
Yeah.
Okay, but carrying the tanks, and this hour would be cool.
So everything in this hour would be cool. That's the problem.
Sides are at the level, then just the face kind of looking into, you know, like that little moment kind of. Because we only had 3 full days on the island and everything was organized quite last minute, we had to be as efficient as possible. That's why scouting locations became an integral part of the process.
About this boat?
It has a lot of character. It has scale. We can have a lot of depth here if you see at how big the boat is. There's a lot of texture, like all the wood is really weathered. The fact that the paint is chipping, but it doesn't feel like it's, you know, it's in bad condition. It just has character. It's being used.
And I do like, I mean, the color palette is quite good here also.
Good. Angle, like the strong lines.
Yeah.
There's definitely like some
You have one wide if you want to, but then you can get close and you have
Yeah, but this year it's only one.
the sun will be really nice. Alright guys, we've been walking around, scouting, and we definitely found a few interesting locations. What we did now, we were just kind of pre-visualizing the shot, and it's the shot that you're seeing on the screen, and probably tomorrow or the day after we're gonna try to recreate it with the women. Finding good locations can spark ideas for the scenes that you could possibly shoot. Like, you see the location and you know it's the right one. Or the opposite can happen, where you visit a location and you know it doesn't fit the story.
Definitely, like, we have to plan some scenes for this, like, yeah, whatever works for best for it.
Look like the typical, 2016 travel influencer doing the hand shot.
Just now, when you were showing me the canopy, we have more of it somehow.
It was higher.
Yeah.
Good morning guys, so we have just finished walking around on our first day of recce. I brought a camera so that we can already start getting some shots together with Jorik. And yeah, so far so good. The sunrise was incredible. We got some really interesting shot of the blue hour, and then later on also of the sun coming up. We used a probe for some of these shots, so testing a probe, trying to get between the corals. And yeah, now we're gonna go back and we're gonna do some writing, do some planning for tomorrow, so that we're not just aimlessly shooting everything that is beautiful, but we actually have an intention and we're getting the shots that we need, because we only have 2 days here for the actual shoot. So yeah, time to go back, get a coffee and start some pre-production. We spent the rest of the morning and early afternoon developing the concept for the film, which we later shared with the Coral Catch team for feedback.
So we go from the small hands to your hands, doing the heavy work, doing the lifting. And we hear the voiceover, they say that we cannot carry weight, that we are not strong. So the energy gets higher here, splash, we're in the water. Then maybe we cut to a fire on the beach. One of you is almost floating on top of the water surface, as if the ocean is just giving you total peace and you feel at calm, and it's...
This feedback loop is essential. It helps align our vision with how the women who went through the cohort see the organization and themselves.
Is that in camera, the codec?
The what?
The codec. The lot?
Alright guys, so this is our setup for the shoot, and as you might have noticed, we have a wireless transmission on, which I usually don't use, but this time Accsoon, which is a brand that makes transmission devices, was so kind to send me one of their top tier monitors, M7 Pro, and also the transmitter. I really like this setup because wirelessly I can transmit directly into the monitor. I don't need another receiver here. And so we've been testing it this morning. Jorik, who's the director, is basically using it as a director's monitor. The colors look extremely accurate to what I'm seeing on the Kinefinity monitor. And this is one thing that Accsoon does really well. It does have a great color calibration right out of the box. And so whatever you're seeing on the screen, you know that the colors are accurate. That really helps with exposing, but also with color accuracy and with color temperature. We'll see how this performs. So far we only used it for the morning shoot, but I'll keep you updated throughout the video, what I like about it, what I think could be improved, and yeah, overall satisfaction with the product. Yeah, she's getting there.
So you see Ale is there. If you sit...
To maximize our time in Gili, we started shooting on the afternoon of the recce day. Our first location was 2 wooden boats on the beach, where we had ideas for a couple of scenes. As we began filming, it quickly became clear what worked and what didn't. I loved how organic the process was. We were discovering the visual language of the film as we went. We realized that traditional documentary coverage wouldn't work here, so we focused instead on shots that carried emotion and feeling.
Where the ocean has lost its color, we work to bring it back.
Having the director's monitor really helped, as both Jorik and I could see the image at the same time and communicate more easily while shooting. We kicked off the day by getting the underwater stylized shots you're seeing on the screen. I'll break these down on Patreon because there's a lot to talk about.
Most of us were told that the ocean is no place for us.
Right after that, we boarded one of the boats and headed out for a diving session. Now let me tell you, filming on a boat, especially when the ocean is wavy, is not easy. Luckily, we had a very clear idea of what we wanted to capture, so we started with that key shot.
Look a bit at Jakub's hand. Yeah, there. Just kind of keep your eye there. Yeah. Just go a bit like this. Yeah. Just kind of feel the breeze.
And we can look more at the horizon and on the right. Yeah.
After that, we split the team. Jorik went diving with the Coral Catch girls, shooting on the A7S III with an underwater housing,
To restore what's broken. And to save what's left.
while I stayed on board, capturing a few additional details that didn't make it into the final film.
Could be actually a shot where like we see that they're helping each other.
Yeah.
You know, like one takes it here and then the other one grabs it there.
Yeah. I mean, we won't see this, but like you.
Yeah, we
feel it.
won't, but you
Yeah.
feel it, right?
Yeah.
She's using both hands to carry it.
I like it.
What we realized from our shoot so far was that we enjoy locked-off shots, to contrast the handheld movement. So we figured out a way to rig the camera on a diving tank with magic arms. And got probably one of my favorite shots.
I wanna serve it to you. The days you've gotten me through. If only I could change, I wouldn't be this way.
Right? Yeah. So instead of putting it there, just put it here so that, or where do you more this way? Yeah.
Towards this
At the boat, yeah, you're looking at the window of the
Okay, kita cek.
Hey, I hope that you're enjoying the video. I just wanted to quickly jump in and tell you about Frames of Change. Because Frames of Change is not just these behind the scenes YouTube videos, but it's an initiative that I have just launched. On one side, it focuses on making free films for grassroots NGOs and changemakers, and on the other, providing affordable and accessible education to filmmakers worldwide. The way I do it is through Patreon, where I host monthly live calls in form of Q&A, guest calls and feedback hours, plus I write monthly deep dive articles which basically break down the productions that I work on, whether it's my NGOs productions or client projects. Everything that I have just mentioned is organized into libraries so that you can access it at any time and you can consume the content on your own pace. To make it super simple, I've created one membership. It's $10 a month. You get everything that I just mentioned, and you also know that you're supporting the creation of impactful films and also my ability to produce high quality, in-depth content on Patreon. So if you want to grow your documentary or cinematography skills and you want to use them to tell stories that have the power to change the world, then check the link in the description of this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon on one of the live calls.
Bookshelf.
Yeah,
That's
I like
cool,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
So why? That could be our settle or shot number one.
Yeah.
When the kids are warming up and we can get the hands raising.
That door. Yeah, the window I'll cover.
Kita boleh dapat dua, oke? Bisa beda warna. warna nggak apa-apa.
Alright guys, morning shoot done, we shot in the school, we did some macro shots, and now we're heading on a free diving session and diving session. So we're gonna be putting the Sony A7 III into the underwater housing, and we're gonna be trying to get some creative shots for the intro of the film. Plus we're gonna be trying to get some diving, coral planting, coral restoration, and yeah, we will see what else we can get, if we can come up with some creative ideas. Guys, another full day of shooting. We have just wrapped. We were doing free diving, diving. Now we are shooting some portraits. We are doing voiceovers, and yeah, a long day. We have one more day in front of us, or rather one more morning. But now I'm just gonna back up the footage and see what we got. Mr. Jorik here, our director, wants to say a few words.
I want to say a few words. This has been a... okay. Actually, just now we tried to do a setup where the idea was quite conceptual, and sometimes those things work, but sometimes when you're setting them up and you're shooting them, you're just not really feeling them as much. So then, in this case, we just changed it and worked with what was there, and just reacted to the moment, to the light, and shot some beautiful portraits. So yeah, sometimes that happens, but you just got to work around it and get what you can get. Yeah.
Favorite shot so far, and why?
We had some really great, beautiful compositions on the shoot so far, but I think one of my favorite shots that we got was actually this morning in the classroom, when one of the women from the Coral Catch group was explaining to the kids, and she had a structure with her which they used to plant the corals in the coral nursery. And yeah, Jakub, you were focusing on the coral in the foreground, and then Rek focused to a girl behind it, which looked really beautiful, and you could just feel, you know, that she could maybe be very inspired right now to become a Coral Catch woman and have that dream. So that it really tells the story of what they're doing with Coral Catch.
All right, guys. I meant in the shot, not in the in the answer. There were no emotions. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's it for today. We still had one crucial scene to shoot, and that was on the morning of our departure. Coral Catch empowers women through free swimming lessons. These build confidence and can spark a deeper connection and love for the ocean. We wanted to capture that in an organic way, during sunrise. It was a simple setup, natural light, just the Sony in a housing, and spending some time in the water. I did step on a sea urchin, so lesson learned. Next time, bring sandals. After getting the shots, something magical happened. One of the girls learning to swim is actually part of my WhatsApp community, and her dream is to become a filmmaker and work with big cameras. The fact that she could see a camera like that in action and then try it herself made the moment even more special for her, and also for us. The universe sometimes works in funny ways.
Everybody smile. 1, 2, 3.
But you know what?
You know what?
It's a race!
From the mission of the motion. motion. Take a sip of magic potion. We take life in moderation. Superheroes activation.